Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome here on remote here at Jake Stakes here in San Francisco. Welcome to the NFL playoffs, the NFC wildcard round between your San Francisco 49ers and the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. You are listening live here at Jake Stakes here in the Marina District. I'm Professor B doing the audio cast on remote. We're going to be giving you the audio depictions of this game today. The road to Super Bowl 60 in the Bay begins in the city of brotherly love. Of course, the Super Bowl is 3 weeks from today in the city by the Bay. And for your San Francisco 49ers to get to Super 60 in the world's greatest city, in the greater San Francisco Bay Area, the first step towards getting there starts at the city of brotherly love, the home of the underdog, the home of the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. How did these two teams get here? The 49ers at 12-5 nearly won the NFC, lost out on the chance to win the NFC West and have the first round bye with home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Well, a 13-3 defeat to the Seattle Seahawks last Saturday night over a week ago down at the Mecca in Santa Clara. The Eagles got here with champions of the NFC East, winning back-to-back division titles for the first time since their predecessors, the Andy Reid, Donald McNabb Eagles, did it from 2001 through 2004. They won the NFC East 4 straight years at that time. Of course, they end up going on to the Super Bowl, losing to the New England Patriots, led by Donovan McNabb and Terrell Owens. And as for your San Francisco 49ers, they're back here after a year hiatus, after finishing dead last in the NFC West after that heartbreaking loss to the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Between these two teams, they've appeared in 5 of the last 8 Super Bowls between them. The Eagles have the upper hand, winning twice, winning 2 or 3. The 49ers have failed to, or 0 for 2 under Kyle Shanahan. 5 of the last 8, and 6 of the last combined, and 6 out of the previous 21 years. So this is the first step today that the Niners have a chance. For them, they are the underdogs, the most injured-plagued team in all of football. Out without the 2 perennial All-Pros. Both Nick Bosa and Fred Warner went down with season-ending injuries. Bosa tore his ACL in Week 2 against the Cardinals. Then it was Warner ended up missing out when he fractured his foot against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers a little more than 3 months ago. So this is getting ready for the game.
Peloton instructor, educator, game changer.
And the active list for both teams is out. Ricky Pearsall will not play. He's going to sit out this one with the knee PCL injury. They're going to miss his breakaway speed into orbit. Hopefully, if the Niners were to win today, hopefully he could be ready to go for the divisional playoff, and he's a no-go. And then so all the inactives, Isaac Gurundo, Ricky Pearsall, Jordan Watkins is out, Kevin Givens, D. Winters will not suit up today, Luke Gifford is, and Chase Lucas. And then we got word late that Lane Johnson, he will not play, and he will not suit up today either. And for the 49ers, for them to win the game today, they must control the ball. If they can get on and try to keep the crowd out of the game, they must keep the crowd out of the game. And another big factor is the special teams. Special teams will play a huge role in today's game. If the Niners can get some has been a big improvement. It's a big factor today. The special teams, the Niners improved. They went from dead last in fishing to the top in all of football. If they can create some great field position, the Niners can win. And another big factor, the Niners need to score at least 10 points or more. If they can have a two-possession game, they will get the crowd out of the game. The Niners have a chance to win this game. They cannot afford to have trail the Eagles. They cannot have them trail. They cannot trail. They don't want to have the Eagles have a 2-point or two-possession game. And the game time, because you don't want the crowd in that game. And the temperature at game time right now, and it's windy. It's 38 degrees, and the wind chill at 15 miles per hour in South Philadelphia. So the Philadelphia Eagles, who are the defending Super Bowl champions, as they're trying to become only the second team in as many years to win back-to-back Super Bowls. The last NFC team to do so was the last team to do so was the Dallas Cowboys back in 1992 and 93. The only team other than that, outside of the Green Bay Packers winning back-to-back Super Bowls Super Bowls 1 and 2. The only other time that was to happen, and the Eagles actually are trying to become only the third team out of the NFC since the merger to win back-to-back Super Bowls. The only other two was to do it. Your 49ers did it back in 1988 and 89, and then the Cowboys did it in 92 and 93. So we here at Jake Stakes, we got the monitor. We'll give you the play-by-play interactive. And you guys check us out at youtube.com/@NinersRadio49, and please click the subscribe button. So Trent Williams, he is ready to go. We'll find out in just a moment who ended up winning the coin flip. 49ers in their road jerseys. They're wearing white with their traditional khaki pants with the red and white trim on the side. The Eagles going with their traditional green uniforms, going with their midnight green unis. They're going with their and the big key factors. We looking on our monitor. Christian McCaffrey, much of a ball game. He's going to be in this contest today. The Niners must jump on the Eagles. They got to, like I said. The Eagles have won the toss. They will defer for the second half. 49ers will get the ball first. So this is it. One game. The winner moves on. Niners win. They'll advance to Seattle to play the Seahawks next weekend. If the Eagles win, they will head to the Windy City to take on the Chicago Bears, who will have 3. And so we hear all the Eagle fans here at the Jake Stakes here in San Francisco. A lot of Philadelphia transplanters. And kicking it off for Philadelphia for the Birds is will be Jake Elliott, and holding the ball is punter Brandon Mann. And we're underway. And it's, I think, it's Sky Moore. No, it's not Sky Moore. We're trying to see who that is. It's Brian Robinson picking up some yards, and here come the San Francisco 49er offense. Brock Purdy, a completion rate 70.6%, 19 touchdowns, a quarterback rating 105.6. We're just getting underway, of course, in case you guys tuning in. The Buffalo Bills won the early game in a thrilling come-from-behind victory in Jacksonville. They defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars 27-24. First and 10, ball at the 23-yard line. Purdy called the signals in motion, and a power toss to McCaffrey. McCaffrey is getting smothered by a lot of green jerseys, and that will be second down. So it's going to be the run to set out the pass. Niners offense, Trent Williams, Spencer Burford, Drake Grindle, Christian McCaffrey, Kyle Juszczyk, Juan James, Kendrick Bourne, and George Stone Cold Kittle. Second down, it was a 1-yard loss. Second and 11, Purdy back to pass, passes, goes in the middle, complete by, it's to the 35, to the 40, to the 30, back to the outside, to the 30, he's trying to find the open space, oh, what a move, and he's down and deep in Philadelphia territory. A great play by the wide receiver, and it was a great play by the wide receiver, number 5. And it was number 5 on the play, and it's 1st and 10. Hand off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey, not a lot. Since season totals 22 catches, 206. And Purdy back to throw. He's under pressure. He throws in the end zone. Caught! It was caught by Christian McCaffrey. And he is down about at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, San Francisco. As McCaffrey or Purdy just threaded the needle into Eagle traffic coverage. And McCaffrey coming up with a sensational play. 1st and goal, ball at the 5-yard line. Shotgun formation. Jennings, and it's Juszczyk in motion. Hand off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey fights in. He grinds it in, picks up a few yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So it'll be 2nd and goal for the 49ers. Purdy is 2 for 2 so far for 72 yards. 2nd and goal. McCaffrey for the season, 1,202 yards, 924 yards receptions, and 17 touchdowns. 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Single motion backfield is McCaffrey. Jennings in motion. Purdy throws. End zone. Touchdown 49ers. A connection to DeMarcus Robinson. A 5-yard touchdown play. And the 49ers strike first. With 11:51 left to play, they lead it for now 6-0, depending on the extra point. DeMarcus Robinson's going to be a big factor in this game as he, without Ricky Pearsall. So, the Niners striking first, and Eddie Pinheiro comes with the extra point. The ball plays down, the kick is on its way, and it is good. Timeout on the field, 11:51 left to play in the first quarter. The 49ers strike first. It was Purdy connected with DeMarcus Robinson. And the Niners taking care of business, strike first. And we see on the monitor, former Niner defensive coordinator Vic Fangio is just like, is in disbelief. 11:51 left to play. 49ers lead the Eagles 7-0. You are listening to the NFC Wild Card Playoff between your San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. We're live here, Jake Stakes here in San Francisco on Niners Radio 49, part of the Satellite Digital Media News Network.
Could you pass the ball? Just pass.
All right, so we're getting back and we're looking at that monitor, that replay. So, Niners striking first and taking full possession. 6 plays, 76 yards, 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Robinson a 2-yard touchdown catch. Robinson had the 61-yard touchdown to set that up. So Pinero will kick it off, and then the punter for San Francisco. And here we go. Right to the outside for the 35-40. Finds some open space, and here comes the Philadelphia Eagles offense, led by Jalen Hurts. Hurts is 5-0 in his postseason at home. He's throwing for 11 touchdowns and no turnovers. Offensive lineman is Landon Dixon, Brent Johnson. Lane Johnson will not play. We'll give you to it in a few moments. 1st and 10. Ball down and about at the 36-yard line. Just getting underway here. 1st and 10. And it's the handoff to Shaquan Barkley. Pick up a pair on that play. Eagles offense is Jordan Mathia, Landon Dickerson, Cam Jurgensen, Sam Sheed. The receivers is Shaquan Barkley, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Jahed Dotson, and Dallas Goddard. It's 2nd and 8. 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8, and it is Barkley. Barkley looking at the hole for the 1st down and more, and he's being tackled by the going to the power sweep on the right, and making the tackle for the 49ers is number 6. It is Malik Mustafa with the stop, and that will be enough for Philadelphia Eagles 1st down. And that was a good run by the Eagles running back. Last year had a phenomenal year. Came very close to shattering the all-time record for over 2 passing Eric Dickerson's most rushing yards in a single season last year. Barkley has 2 carries for 31 yards for Barkley. 1st down and 10. Shotgun formation, Hurts it. And it's Barkley. Barkley picking up some change right there. He's getting off to a good start. Niners defense is Bryce Hawk, Kalia Davis, Jordan Elliott, Yatir Gross-Matos. And then the Curtis Robinson, Kendricks, Ronaldo Green, Jerry Brown, Mustafa, Lenoir. And it's 2nd and 5. Goddard is in motion in right. Shotgun formation. Hurts back to throw. He throws it. Catch is made by A.J. Brown. That's going to be enough for Eagles 1st down. That's enough for Philadelphia 1st down. That'll be enough for a 1st down. His first pass play. First and 10, hand off but Hurts throws a pass complete to the tight end, Dallas Goddard, and making the tackle on the play for the 49ers. And it was Kendricks who comes in, who signed on with the 49ers. Eric Kendricks, a linebacker. Eric Kendricks. Seven opening drives this season, and it's a reverse play, and it's number 6, and it is Devontae Smith for the Eagles. Eric Kendricks, the linebacker, who they Kyle Shea has 8-4 in postseason. He's done everything, got the Niners in the NFC Championship game in 5 of the previous But the one thing that's been left on his resume, have not been able to win it all. 2 devastating Super Bowl losses when the Niners had either led in the fourth quarter or in overtime. Third down, Barkley looking for some real estate. He will get the first down, and that will So the stop tackle was as Barkley finds some open real estate, and it was Collins with the tackle for the 49ers. Alfred Collins with the tackle. First and goal. Shotgun formation. Play clock is at 2 seconds. And a power sweep to Barkley. Barkley fighting it, and it's stopped right there, and it was second and goal. It will be second and goal for the Eagles. So it'll be second down and goal. So it'll be second down and goal. Second and goal. All the signals is Hurts. Hand off to Barkley. Barkley, and he's fighting in there. It's stopped right there, just short at the goal line. Just short. He's about at the 1-foot yard line. And they're going no huddle. We'll see what they're going to go with the third and goal. They may go tush push. Third and goal. Nice bringing them in. And it's Goddard into the end zone, in for a touchdown for the Philadelphia. It was a reverse sweep, orbit sweep to the tight end, Dallas Goddard, I should say. It's the Philadelphia Eagles touchdown. So it was a sweep. And now with the extra point, the kick is up, and it's doink! No good! No good! So Jake Elliott misses the extra point. But timeout on the field with 6:16 left to play in the first quarter. It's 7-6. You're listening to the NFC Wildcard Playoff 49ers and the Eagles on Niners Radio 49. Here we go. So we're back into the game. So it's first down and 10. First and 10. The winds are now increasing up to 25 miles per hour. It's first and 10. First down and 10. First and 10. Juszczyk in motion right is a power toss sweep to McCaffrey. McCaffrey trying to find some room, and he picking up some change. He stopped at the 30-yard line. And it's second down. Defensive line, the unit for the Jalen Carter, Pro Bowl, Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith, Zach Braun, the Kobe D, Andre Jackson, Reed Blankenship, Marcus Epps. Second and 6. Purdy back to pass. Goes the thread. Ball is tipped. Oh, knocked away, incomplete. Intended for George Kittle. Knocking that one away by the defensive back for the Eagles is Jair Brown breaking up that pass. And Mitchell read it perfectly. He was getting after that play right there and broke that pass up. So it's down 3rd and 6. First missed pass, 3rd and 6 for the 49ers. 3rd and 6. Play clock's at 5. Purdy back to throw, throws the pass, caught. He's just short of the first down. And he just got stopped. And he was stopped for it's 4th and 3. It was Quentin Mitchell correction broke up that play. So it's punting time for the 49ers.
This team has done a great job with the Niners offense. But these conditions and tight coverage, you for sure.
Going in there to punt is Thomas Morstead. That ball goes out of bounds. So we'll take this time out. We'll be right back. So under Nick Sirianni, Sirianni is 5-0 at home. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. And Hurts handed off to Barkley. Barkley is being stuffed. And it is Eric Kendricks with the stop. It'll be 2nd down.
You know, we've been on these calls with him. He's just got such a methodical approach to his style. He talks about protecting the football and all about fundamentals, blocking, tackling.
So it'll be 2nd down for the Eagles.
Accuracy in the pass game, and he just is such a great leader for this offense, for this real team.
2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 9. Shotgun formation behind the backfield is Shaquan Barkley. And hand off to it's Barkley. Barkley.
Yeah, it's amazing. It feels like it doesn't ever get enough love.
So it'll be 3rd down for the Eagles.
Second most wins of all time, first 5 years of any coach.
So that will be 3rd down for the Eagles. 3rd down.
Like they did after winning the Super Bowl this year. Oh, everything's going to be perfect. And the reality is, it's never perfect. You're always trying to solve problems in the NFL.
So it's 3rd down and 7.
He kind of inserts himself in different roles.
On 3rd down this season, they've completed 37%, 24th ranked in the NFL. That's not good. 3rd and 7. Hurts back to pass. Step this time, he throws the middle. Pass is complete to the wide receiver, and the catch is made by the wide receiver. And it's
stationary routes. See Cooper just finding in the middle of the field. That zone coverage card, just can't.
It's number 80. Not for a 1st down for the Eagles. And Hurts back to throw. Throws it and complete to the wide receiver, A.J. Brown.
San Francisco territory, he goes. So it's interesting. We talked about all these wind and the wind gusts.
A.J. Brown, only 6'1".
I think anytime you're throwing ball more intermediate to the deep part, and that ball's got to kind of be up in the air with a little arc to those passes. You see
and you see it on our monitor, it's the wind is blowing winds northwest, 25 miles per hour.
You don't want those high runs where that ball.
So it's 2nd down and 2 for the Birds. Single man backfield, I believe it's Barkley. And rolling out and going for the home run ball, and that is incomplete. Dallas Goedert, the intended target for Hurts, and it will be 3rd and 2.
2nd and 2, they know Billy and Patullo's like, okay, I'll take a shot. I know worst case it's incomplete. But again, the Niners defense, they have a similar style of defense.
So it'll be 3rd and 2.
They want to play from the top down. They don't want to give up those explosive plays.
It'll be 3rd down and 2. You see Robert Saleh on the play. Hurts so far 5 of 6 for 34 yards passing. 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4. So far they're 3 for 3, average 3.7. And handing off to Barkley, and Barkley gets stopped. And Sam Okunawa with the stop on the play. It'll be 4th down. So it'll be Sam Okunawa with the tackle.
Trying to flash block him as he comes across there.
As he waited for it, and now it's going to be 4th and 2.
I like the block defensive end of the run. Is that usually a good idea? It's a good idea to get blocked with 290-pound guys who are waiting to go in.
And the Birds are going for it. They're at right on the Eagle logo, 4th and 2. 4th down and 2. Single man backfield, shotgun formation is Hurts. Hurts back to throw. Pass is broken up. It was broken up. And was stopped with the broken up play, and the 49ers will take over on downs. What a great, sensational play by C.J. Stout, breaking up the play. The 49ers will take over. Timeout on the field. We'll be taking this timeout.
A 3-in-1 inhaler, better breathing starting within 5 minutes, and help flare-ups. Breztri won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't Breztri prescribe. Breztri may increase risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Ask your doctor about Breztri.
Introducing Chipotle's new high-protein menu with real chicken, grilled fresh, no antibiotics, no fillers, ever. Starting at $3.50, packed with protein. Chipotle's new high-protein menu is real protein you want to eat. Chipotle, for real.
What does it take to be a pedigree pup league? Let's go. Following direction. That's how that bird. Or, yeah. It takes me and good listening.
Here we go. So looking at that great play broken up by C.J. Upton as the Niners will get the ball back with a minute 29 left to play in the first half. Reason why we cut off doing the timeouts if they're playing the music, we don't want to get a copyright strike. Niners 80 yards, total yards so far. Second play of the game, Niners 61 yards, the 8 other 22 yards. Deontay Robinson with a great touchdown reception. First and 10, shotgun formation. And hand off to McCaffrey, trying to find some real estate and don't get not that much on that play. Niners yards on play, first and total yards second in the NFL. Eagles defense second, total yards second, points per game second. Kyle Shanahan's 1-3 versus Vic Fangio's defense is averaging only 10.3 points per game, second and 9. Purdy back to pass, throws in and out of the hands, incomplete, intended for Juwan Jennings. And it was Dijon on the play for Philadelphia breaking that play up. It's Cooper Dijon with the breakup for the Eagles. Cooper Dijon with the breakup, third and 9. They need to get to about close towards about the 38 for a first. Purdy back to pass. He's under pressure. He's trying to find his man. He keeps on running. He's going to scramble, and he goes out of bounds. And he had to take what the Eagles were flush him out of the pocket, and it's going to be a 3 and out, and the 49ers will have to punt. And the play on that was making that stop for the Eagles. It's Monroe Ojama, number 97. Instead takes the punt. The ball is taking a bounce, and the Niners goes in, and it's going to be.
In these conditions, the Eagles backed up in their own territory. We'll be right back.
And we'll take this quick timeout. You're listening to the NFC Wildcard on Niners Radio 49. We'll be right back.
Three moms sitting down at the same time must
All right, we're back here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 5-yard line. Niners punt the Eagles deep in their own territory. Play clock is at 3, 2. Ertz back to play. He throws complete to A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown, the wide receiver. Complete. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Niners lead at 7-6. You are listening to the NFC wildcard playoff between the San Francisco 49ers and Philadelphia Eagles. We're here remotely on Niners Radio 49 live here at the Jake Steaks Cheesesteak Shop in San Francisco. We'll be right back.
Powerful QuickBooks ever on the Intuit platform with the AI agents who tackle jobs for you. Discover new lead.
All right, we're back here live here at Jake Steaks here in San Francisco. Niners 12 plays, 86 yards, 5 minutes and 45 seconds as they are at the time of possession. We're here you're listening live here in 2nd and 3. We're at Jake Steaks here in San Francisco doing a remote audio cast. 2nd down and the handoff to Shaquan Barkley. As Shaquan Barkley, that'd be enough for a Eagles first down. Time trailing the postseason home the last 5 games. 5 minutes, 43 seconds today, 11 minutes and 58 seconds for the Eagles. 1st and 10. In motion. Post number 2. First and 10, I should say. 5 seconds on the play clock. Ertz, back, pass, complete to the wide receiver. And it's the wide receiver, Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith, the intended target for the Eagles. And that'd be a 2nd down or 2nd and 1. They have the 9-yard completion and hand off to Barkley. Barkley runs and gets enough for a first down. You can hear in the background a lot of Philadelphia Eagle fans here. A lot of the transplanters from the east migrated from the northeast of the Delaware Bay all the way out here to the greater city of the Bay in San Francisco. 1st and 10. first and 10. Shotgun formation. 7 seconds on the play clock. 6, 5, 4. Trying to get that play off. Hurts back to pass and throws it out of bounds, incomplete. And that's an incomplete pass. It'll be second down.
You try to change the formation. It's a little bit more of a panic when you try to do it under 10 seconds, but there's no reason we're trying to get into some.
So a lot of Eagle fans here. We got some 49er fans in the building. Jalen Hurts so far 7 out of 10 for 50 yards.
Communicate again verbally at home, which you have the advantage of the home team, and then get into it.
And it's second down and 10. Second down and 10. In motion. There's a blitz coming. Throws it. And whoa, what a great tackle. It was intended for Devon Smith, connected and laying the boom on that play for the 49ers is Jair Smith.
He's coming one-on-one coverage out of the secondary. That falls in here a little
Incomplete pass. Brown, Jair Brown with the tackle. Now they're back to the original last scrimmage, 3rd and 10. They need to get to about the 38 for a first down. And the flag is on the play.
Disjointed Philadelphia really on this drive. First penalty of the day. Here's Alan Eck, our referee.
And Alan Eck is today's game referee official in his 10th year
what they were able to do last year, how good their offense was.
in the NFL.
There are times that it looks so ugly, quite honestly.
So now it's 3rd and 15. The Niners can just stop them there without a defensive penalty. The Niners will get the ball back. 3rd and 10. 3rd down and 10. Shotgun formation, single backfield. Hurts back to pass. He throws complete to Devontae Smith, and he just gets buried, and he did not get the first down. And we'll see where they're going to spot the ball. He did not get it, and he's just a buck short. He's going to be short of a first down. So now, so they're going to go for it on 4th down. So it's 4th and 1. Looks like they're going to go in the tush push as they're right on 4th down as the tush, and then tush push works, and that would be enough for an Eagles first down. So it's 1st and 10 for the Eagles. And I think someone called a timeout. And the Niners call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining in this first half. We'll take this quick timeout. We'll just around the NFL scoreboard, the Buffalo Bills with a compromised win over the Bills over the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville, 27-24. The Bills will now advance to the AFC divisional playoff. They knock off the 3rd seed Jacksonville Jaguars. They will play the Denver Broncos. They'll play the Broncos or it depends on they will wait. Depending on the outcome of later tonight will be the Chargers and the Patriots. That depends on the outcome of tonight's game. If the Patriots win, they will play the winner of tomorrow night's Steelers-Texans game. And if the Chargers were to upset the Patriots, they will play Denver, and then it will be the Bills will be playing the Patriots. 1st and 10. And a power pitch to Barkley. Barkley gets stopped by number 96 for the 49ers as Khalil Farrell.
police officer standing trying to keep that thing
Lee
down.
Farrell, and we're looking at the video feed. The winds of that Buchanan swirling.
Do you expect like a shower or something else in there?
So it's second down and 6. The winds are blowing 25 miles an hour up the northeast. Hurts with a blitz, and it's Barkley. Barkley finds some real estate to the 40, to the 30, and it's been brought down by Eric Kendrick. And that's enough for an Eagles first down. If Kendrick does not make that play, Barkley is going off to the races for a possible touchdown. That little swing over pass, and it's first and 10 for the Eagles. Boy, I mean, the Niners are just undermanned without their, and it's a handoff to the running back, number 37.
Against the Giants. Week 18 got the start, so he's got a little juice.
And it's Eagles so far, 72 rushing yards. The Niners only have rushed for 9. So it's now second and 6. Second and 6, 11 plays, 68 yards with 6:05 in this current drive. Shotgun formation. Or no, not shotgun formation. Give it to Bigsby. Bigsby picks up some change and another Eagles first down. Bigsby, the ball carrier. He's filling in for Shaquan Barkley, who's giving a breather on the Eagles sideline. First and 10, and it's Bigsby. Bigsby fighting his way, and the Niners stuff him right there, down at the 10-yard line. So it's Bigsby now back in the Eagles sideline. He's looking at going on a monitor. Now it's second and 3. Jalen Hurts 10 out of 13 for 84 yards passing. Barkley averaging 5.2 yards a pop. Second and 3. Laycock's down to 3 seconds, 2. And again to Barkley. Barkley is being stuffed. And it's Eric Kendricks with the stop. Eric Kendricks is right there. It's third down. If the Niners could hold them to a field goal, they would have won. The Niners defense would have won this round. Third and 5. Third down and 5 for the. Third down and 5. Shotgun formation. Barkley in the backfield. Laycock's at 5, handoff to Barkley. Barkley is not going to get the first down. So we'll see what they're going to do on 4th down. They may have to go for it. 4th and 2. Eagles already 0 for 1. Jake Elliott. Jake Elliott has really been struggling lately. 4th and 2. Let's see what they're going to do right here. 4th and 2. Shotgun formation. Can the Niners stop them again? They're 1 for 1 on 4th down. Eagles are 0 for 1 on 4th down conversions. Play clock's at 2. 1. And Hurts. Rolling right. Throws. Complete the throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown Philadelphia. It was Jalen Hurts with that rolling right option. Penalty marker back in the field, and we'll see what's going to be on. And any illegal man downfield against the Eagles and negates the play. and an eligible man downfield, and that wipes out a potential Eagles touchdown for now. And who was the penalty? Oh, and I think was number.
Just kind of stand out. And ultimately doesn't look out here. Dean, what do you think on that?
Oh, they gave it a touchdown. The play was reversed. It was not an illegal man downfield. It's a touchdown. They thought they had them on an illegal man downfield, and it was no. So they gave him a touchdown. Looked like the Niners. It looked like it was going to be a replay fourth down, and the Eagles take the lead. And Elliott gets the extra point. It is good. Timeout on the field with 6:08 left to play the first half. The Philadelphia Eagles leading 13-7. We're listening to the NFC wildcard playoff between the San Francisco 49ers and against the Philadelphia Eagles on Niners Radio 49, part of the Satellite Digital Media News Network. So, first and 10, the Niners get the ball back. They used up a lot of time, so Purdy back to pass. He throws to Kittle. Kittle completes his first pass. And Kittle got yanked out of bounds, and he is down.
Two-time All-Pro.
And Kittle is down.
5 games with a hamstring injury, also had an ankle injury late in the year.
And we'll see, hopefully he's okay.
So good, so important to them. And you hope George Kittle's okay. Injury time.
And we're going to take this time out, we hope.
So you left Mr. Fuzzy on the plane?
I think we all left on the plane. Okay, hold on. I think I found it.
Welcome back, and this is not good. If this has kind of been with the Niners season, not only you lose, if it's not Bosa, if it's Warner or Mikael Williams, and nothing more compounded that George Kittle has just left the building on a cart. And the pass is complete to Jennings, to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, and he is tackled out of bounds. And Kittle, so that's good enough for a 49er first down. George Kittle had just left on a cart. First catch of the game. That's just a horrible, horrible thing now. George Kittle left the game on a cart. He's going to be in for x-rays, and his status to return to the game is uncertain. Pass complete to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's at the 20. That's the one player you do not want to lose in your offense. The injury bug has struck in this team again. All I can think of the shades of when Garrison Hurst broke his foot on that very first play back in that NFC divisional playoff back in 1998, some 27 years ago, down at the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. Second down and 4. And the handoff to McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets stopped right there. Jake Tungus is going to come into the game now. Fun fact, Niners 74 games missed by week 1 starters this season. That's the 3rd most in all of football. 74 games. Third and 1. Third and 1. McCaffrey trips and he is short. And now it brings up 4th down. All I can just think about the hope that for Kittle that everything it's not that bad. 4th and 2. All I can think about injuries with Niners in the past and postseason. Garrison Hurst breaking his foot on the very first play of that 98 divisional playoff against Atlanta. 4th and 2. Audible. And they're going to have a timeout for the 49ers.
Facing a big 4th and 2.
And the Niners now have 1 timeout left to play.
26 NFL Pro Bowl games powered by Verizon. Watch the league's top stars face off in an AFC versus NFC flag football show.
And his status is not that good. If he tore his ACL, he may miss some significant time for next year.
Certainly games coming down the wire. This game has been.
And you're thinking, you know,
as you would expect.
losing Nick Bosa, losing.
Franchise this year. 49ers had a chance at the 1 seed last week. Loses Seattle. Take them on the road and take on the defending champs.
I mean, this franchise is, you know, 2 heartbreaking losses in the Super Bowl. Injuries to play that team last year and again this year. And Eddie Pinero is going to come in for the go-for field goal. I think that's the only thing you can do, go for a field goal. 28 out of 29 is the longest of the year is 59. He nearly set the Niners' new franchise record for longest field goal. Ball placed down, kick is on its way, and it is on target. It's good. On a 36-yard field goal by Eddie Pinero, he is now 29 of 30. And we see on the monitor George Kittle leaving the field. And he is limping, and that's not good. So, timeout on the field. It's 13-10. Philly lead your 49ers. We'll be right back.
All right, so we're right back here. We apologize for the technical difficulties we have with our audio, the Wi-Fi. So we're doing the broadcast on full temporarily. And we're back at it. So AJ Brown dropped the ball. He's giving Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni going in a little bit on the sideline. So we apologize for the delay. Alan Myers without Jake Hungy come in and fill in for the Giants. And we hope it's good. In case you're just tuning in, Good stop. First stop of the game. Nothing funny to do there. So he gets sacked right there. Third down for the 49ers.
The trade for Jalen Phillips allowed Vic Fangio to get back to the scheme that he
has one timeout left in the first half.
Playing very smart coverages in the secondary, and then Aaron nuances the rotation. The safety said, occupied first.
Third down coming. We'll just get back to our broadcasting the game on the phone right now due to our audio technical difficulties. We'll get right back at it. Buck 12 up. Third down at 11. Third and 11. In this NFC wild card playoff game. Shotgun formation for Cody. Cody, back to pass. We fill him up and they pass to Luke Robinson. Body out. A flag is on the play. We'll see what the penalty is. It was good. And that's against the Eagles for the play will stand. That was 49er first down.
His little skip motion out he was shaving a little bit. Kind of where the opposing offense goes more often than not with the third corner Jackson. He's definitely one of the Gene Mitchell. So Jackson gets to. He's pretty good. He knows where his best matchup is.
So it's first and 10. For the 49ers. Cody back to goal. He's under pressure. Straight out of the pocket. It's that was intended for the Cowboys. And it's incomplete.
Challenge.
That's an incomplete pass. Second down.
Scheme is a little challenging. And they rounded in the 20th the season.
So it's second down.
Didn't make it attacking. So what they usually are losing.
Second down.
The 49ers will take their final timeout. We'll take this timeout and we'll be right back. Argentina, I should say, back before goes Purdy. Purdy has the time of the pressure close. Whoa, in and out of here. So it's a third down play now. Third down. Hurry, back to throw. Hurry, this guy get that ball away. And that's a good run for a first down. So they've got no timeouts left. So pass to McCaffrey. Second down.
We'll be right back. You're listening to the
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. All right, so we're getting back halftime here. So the injury bug has gotten from bad to worse, and it's just been confirmed according to Adam Schefter. George Kittle is out after suffering an Achilles injury. So now, even if the Niners were to win this game, he will most likely be done for the remainder of this, not only for the rest of this postseason, if the Niners win, or win however they continue to be in postseason until they're eliminated. This is going to come into play next year. We're talking with an Eagle fan. Do you know about injuries like this?
Yeah, it takes at least 6 to 8 months.
6 to 8 months? Okay, I mean, yeah, just the Achilles. That's just as bad, if not worse, than an ACL injury.
Yeah, he needs a surgery and then a lot of recovery.
Yeah, it's just a bad break between there. You lose 2 All-Pros, now 3. You're going to lose your All-Pro, All-World tight end, maybe the best tight end in football for
It depends if it's a rupture or not.
If it's clean, he's probably at worst 6 months, but he'll probably miss at least a quarter or maybe towards the midway point of next year.
Yeah, 6 to 12 months or more, depending on injury severity. Partial or full tear. If it's a full tear, 12 months. If it's partial, 6.
Yeah, thank you for the information. So that was welcome into our Audiocast, virtual Audiocast. We're at Jake Stakes. In case you're just tuning in, Niners trail the Eagles 13-10. The Niners are hanging in there very well. But the big story out of this, the NFC, is just a horrible injury by George Stone Cold Kittle. And according to Adam Schefter at ESPN, it is the Achilles injury. We don't know the extent of that injury, how bad that extension of that injury, and he could be missing might miss all of 26, and we won't see Kittle again until sometime in 27. So that's just a horrible injury. And the Eagles will get the ball to start the second half. So it's just injuries. Have just been snake bitten in this franchise. A proud franchise, a 5-time Super Bowl champion. Last year, of course, they lost Brandon Ayuk with a torn PCL. Missed the rest of in the rematch of the Chiefs in the regular season. Missed the rest of the year and all of this year. He most likely will not be back in the 49ers. It's just an awful thing to have an Achilles injury. It's just been for this snake-bitten franchise. And so the Niners are hanging into this stuff. And, they got Jake Tunges, who caught the game-winning touchdown reception against the Seahawks in Week 1. And the Niners and boy, when you look back, and it's hearing from the background from Tom Rinaldi from Fox Sports. This injury is significant, and that could be just, the last straw. Hurts handed to Barkley. They're starting to use some of that ground attack, though. So it's just bad breaks after bad breaks. We're going to, a reminder, we'll have our 49ers Live post-game show right after the game. So we once again apologize for our inconvenience with our Audiocast. And Barkley gets tackled beyond the line of scrimmage. And I think they're going to give him as a no gain. Maybe a lot. It's going to be third down. So it's now third down and 3. Third and 3. Play clock down to 3. Hurts, swing pass, and Barkley drops it. Barkley drops it incomplete. It's an incomplete pass. And Devontae Smith getting down there on the sideline. But let me ask you, the Niners are playing tough, though, with them hanging in there.
Which one? Which team?
The 49ers are hanging in there despite their challenges without George Kittle. They're all real tight in.
Shall see. He'll have to go. How to be an offense for
The
them?
Niners will get the ball back in the front. And I think it's Sky Moore. It's Moore makes the fair catch down about at within that range of the 5-yard line. So we'll take this time out. We'll be right back. 13-10 Philadelphia leads San Francisco. We'll be right back. Here we go. We're back now. So it'll be 2nd and 4. He picked up 6 yards on the play. It's 2nd down. Purdy, 3 carries for 16 yards. And Purdy gives it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey didn't get that. It'll be third down. And we got a penalty markers down too. So a penalty against Philadelphia. I would have to say, for the Niners, they're hanging in there with the Eagles despite their limitations. But it's really the credit to Kyle Shanahan and for John Lynch for this injured team. I mean, the depth they have on this depth chart. But the fun fact is the Niners, 74 games missed due to injury. And it's 1st and 10. And swing pass in. Oh, in and out, incomplete. And I think it's a lateral pass. And that may be a backward pass. Luke Farrell, the intended target for the 49ers. So it's 2nd and 10 for the 49ers. Jake Tungs is in there, returns into the game, 2nd and 10. And Purdy's got to call a timeout. And the Eagles fans and the fans at Lincoln Financial Field are starting to. So we'll take this. There'll be a timeout for San Francisco. We will be right back. Testing 1, 2, 3. Back here at Jake Stakes here in San Francisco, we're doing an interactive audiocast for Audiocast Weekend at Lincoln Financial Field, and last show by 3. 2nd and 10. Rock Porter. Goes up the middle. pass is complete. Marcus Robinson. And that's going to be enough for a 49er first down. That shotgun formation there. Going to be under pressure. Robinson into the flats, coming up with a great catch. And that'd be enough for a first down. Be enough for a first down. Purdy rolls out. Next time he goes. Got a man wide open and incomplete. And then Marcus Robinson again. It'll be second down. Just a reminder coming up, just recently announced, Robinson so far 6 targets, 5 catches, 95 yards to the touchdown. He will be at the Bill Field Friday, February 6th in the week of the Super Bowl for a special evening of music. Special guest, 4-time Super Bowl champion running live. Check them out at thebillfield.com. That was Friday night, February 6th. The special guest open rising. And the handoff to CFC McCaffrey. Fighting his way down to the 40. And here close to the first down marker. Just shy for a first down. So, and like I said, regardless what happens, if the Niners are not able to win this game tonight, I'd be as a reporter and information director for podcasting, I'd be proud of this team how they fought through adversity all year long, playing hard, 3rd and 1. Ryan Robinson, and they're going with a keeper, and Purdy gets enough for a first down. Think about 49 injuries in postseason play. You think of a one that George Kittle, you think of Joe Montana getting knocked out in that divisional playoff against the Giants 39 years ago, back in January of '87. And ugly 49-3 right reality. Then, of course, he got knocked out by Jim Burke in that game. Then Leonard Marshall knocked him out in the NFC Championship game 35 years ago at Candlestick. Purdy back to throw under pressure. Close. Philadelphia Bay Area. We'll be right back. All right, so we're going to continue on. You know, by 13 to 10 and 9. Casey just tuning in. George Kills has done a game with a serious Achilles injury. Second and 10. Zach there's boy makes it for Hurts. Hurts back. He's going to keep it. Quarterback. Offensive lineman number 51, Cameron Durgin. Found guilty playing center. Now it's second down at 18. Second and 18. Barkley, he's going nowhere and he's been stuck. The sock doesn't assist. And it's Dominic Moore with the stop. Dominic Lenore with the stop. Stocko gets the stop. Now it's 3rd and 19. See what I can have him in his sleeve. Class and they try to play six. Back to goes. Tackle play number 59. More with an assist. That's a good nice there. Philadelphia 14. Robert Solid, congratulations. Defensive unit. Riders are not winning despite the devastating loss to George Gillis. That's according to ESPN's Adam Shepard. There's a high fly point. Sky Morgan is going to go into the zone for a touchback. It will be a touchback timeout of the field. 8-17 left to play. Last one back out on offense. They trail by 3. Eagles lead 13-10. All right, so back into the game. So the Lions offense go back on the field. They got some work to do.
See on his elbow in that bizarre early this week. He said he was such a shock after John was on fire. And doubted where he tried to run a comeback. Earlier in his career, now he said, come back here 1 in 2023. Exercise those demons. He's got another 2 right now.
2 hours, that's
I think it's right. He's been excellent. There's 61, and that's why his production really until that last game against Seattle last week. I think the underlying core of that is because he is excellent all year. Second down. He sees the down the two.
You think about this, I just think about you just trying to figure out. We're down to 9. Yeah.
See the weakness.
So we're back on the air, and the wind is getting really. Oh my! This is like, man, this is not even the start. This is not even funny though. I've never been to Philadelphia, but we've had winds here, like out there, the outer Sunset State Highway. But this is real football weather. I mean, I've been to so many baseball and football games that Kansas City started back in the day, but this is some real type of northeast weather this time of the year. First and 10, we're back in the action. Calling the snap is Hurts handing over to Barkley. Barkley gets taken down, and it's just making the stop is the rookie. Number 99. It was offense so far the first three drives, 33 plays, 77 yards. The last week, King led 4 yards. We'll take it down. Post goes right, goes back, big pass. Second, picked up 11 yards of the play. Big third down coming up. Push play in effect, third down and 1. And then go for the push play. Eagles first down. 49ers has been a banged up year. Boy, a win last Saturday night. Last week, the Seahawks in the game with the first round bye. But there's so much injuries. The Niners don't win this game. And running back number 37. Big one. And shot by Eric Finkel. He had that big 75-yard interception return for a touchdown 3 weeks ago. He did not suit up. The Niners are hanging in there despite their limitations. Back to and he gets tackled by, and it's legal going in with the stop for the 49ers. Legal with the stop. Right back. Who's on the practice squad. Third down and 3. Looking on the monitor, Christian McCaffrey, communications team is hanging in so much. It was the third time that these two teams have ever hooked up in the postseason. And it may not be the last. Throw to Barkley incomplete. Well, if the 49ers can hold the Eagles to a field goal right here, that would be a victory. That would be a victory. Go ahead. So, second down and 10. Second and 10. Eagle fans today, they know what time it is. Rice off with the stop. That team cleared earlier this week. Rice off. Now brings back a third and goal. Back perfectly outside, and he's flying down. Stretching everybody. They said signal to the level. And the dwarf down for the Eagles field goal unit out. This is a victory. 3-7, Douglas is 58. They tried to insisted on a already missed an extra point. 4th and 9. 41-yard field goal attempt. Here we go, the ball pushed down, the hits north way. Has it. Against the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles on Pioneers Radio 29, part of the Satellite News Network. Josh Allen kicked it off for Sanford for Philadelphia. And it's Guy Burns got much to the 20. Brian Robinson. Reminder, NFL National Football League Honors, who will take up this year's Billy Awards Thursday, February 5th on NBC and NFL Network. That's coming up on exactly about a little more than 3.5 weeks from now. This is Super Bowl 60 by the Bears. We'll be out here before we begin. First and 10 for San Francisco, 40 under center, single man in McCaffrey, and Purdy back to throw. He looks for his man. It is Juice. Check. He got up for the first down. He's to the 50. Goes down to the 40-yard line. The play was tackled by number 32. For the Eagles made the stop. And off to the captain. Captain trying to find some open space. And that's change of a play. That would be second down. So that will Black Corey goes to 9 yards. Tyler Jackson touchdown interception. Black Corey. Guys, you won the game. And you guys are saying, well, I'm trying to rise and Moore picks it up. He looks like Ty Moore having a great year. He's really returned a couple of returns. He picked up 3 yards on the play. He's 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1. My Mark, number 9 defensive coordinator, Major. Those defensive teams back more than get game go. That was the defensive coordinator for the Eagles, 31. Let's see what they do. Play clock down at 3, 2, 1, and Purdy. And he's down. Purdy the keeper. He picks it up, and that's good enough for 49ers first down. So I believe here's the 3rd quarter. 15 minutes away from the Lions, one way or the other. Maybe the Lions come back and one more win for Lions go by 15 to 10. Back in the 3rd quarter, we're stat. That's not bad. In the 4th quarter. First double reverse. It is Jennings. Jennings got the home run ball. Throws it downfield. Touchdown, San Francisco! In a combo with first play from Sky Moore to Warren Jennings, and Jennings with the home run ball to CMC, but that is a flag on the play. And the kick, it's against the Eagles. Touchdown will stand. Touchdown 49ers. And a powerful play as we take a look on that on the replay. And that double reverse, and Jennings took a nasty shot, and McCaffrey coming out and streaming out of the backfield for a touchdown pass, and the 49ers take the lead. That was a great play call for Kyle Shanahan. And this game is tied. Correction, the game is tied. If they make this extra point, they'll go ahead by 1. With 14:52 left to play. Even despite the challenges without the best tight end in all of football, the Niners are just not going to quit. And regardless what happens, this was win or lose. This is something to build on for next year. And the kick is up, and it's good. Timeout on the field. The Niners are up by 1. Look at it on a second look at the play. And toss this one to Sky Moore. Getting the home run ball. The McCaffrey. Kyle had something for him. We looked at it again. And King took a nasty hit. So the 49ers lead by 1. This team is not giving up, ladies and gentlemen. This may be the most injured, wounded animal, but they're just not going to die, quiet, give up, go down quietly. And for Christian McCaffrey, this is another record. We'll get to it just in a moment. So Eddie Pinero will kick things off for the 49ers. Kick things off. First and 10. And this Niner defense are staying after it regardless of who goes down. This team is not going to quit. And regardless what happens, if the Niners don't win this is the build for next year. Our thoughts first go to George Gilman. That's a horrible injury for him. Hurts back to 12. That's kind of and the shake that hurts him. And there's a flag in the flag, right after the play. And that's against Philadelphia. It's the Birds. Just say Philadelphia.
That's one area they have to win. The 42nd in the league in penalty. It's first one twice this year, and now again, it's that first down drive.
So it's first and 10. Sticks. First and 20. That's straight back in the own territory. This Niner team is not giving up. They're not going to quit. First and 10. First. Not going to quit. 25 down to 5. 4, 3, 2. First back to back. Passes. Quick. And it's incomplete. Incomplete. Dallas. Hillard. I need to first. That's third down. Like I said again, this Niner team, I kept on saying all week, this team's going to show up no matter who's out there. And Kyle Shanahan and Jill Nancy have to bring up the new players off the street. High school JV team. This team's not going to give up. The Eagles have had 158 yards first half, they only have 48 in the second half. Barkley on second and 20. carries.
And just to add on those guys from San Francisco on this defense, Jordan Mailata saying this week, they're hungry dogs over there, looking to prove themselves, and that's a dangerous group. They may not have the names of it, the defense we're used to seeing, but those are guys you should be worried about.
Third down to 13. Not able to win this week, and won't be able to win this game. Hey, this is the built positive. Third and 13. Eagles are find out as well. Well, conversion 6.7 yards from Athens. Play clock at 3. That's the pass. He rolls out. He has to go out of bounds and and that's going to be it for the Eagles. 3 out. Starting to hear some of the boomers in Philadelphia for Audio Street. To these old foot passes and the Eagles get and the front. Oh, Lord. He's close to the yard line, just up to the 30. And he got right there.
Robert Sala, his defense.
The Eagles are playing, the Niners defense is just playing hard. And it's just taking it all out. That's all he has. Just take a time out. He's got 13, 15 left to play this contest. Niners up 5-1. All right, so the stats today, Brock Purdy, 8 out of 11, 3 out of 6 out of breakers, 171, 23 yards and a touchdown pass. So that's the next gen stat. Jake Collins and Luke Farrell's in there for the 49ers. It shows you how much of the depth that they have had. Some heroes, the reason why the Niners are in this within. The team is still on the team, the chance to stay in walking and lead the win. Purdy's back at that. The blink, who's check. Doggy paddles for the right. Yellow line, that was the nuts was. There, first there. First and 10. 12:54 left. The Super Bowl champions in this NFC wild card game. The Niners go on to win this game. They'll play the Seahawks next weekend. First and 10. And the power pitch to McCaffrey. Not that many. McCaffrey took a hit. Ugly snatch hit by the Eagles. And it's their guy number 90 for the Eagles. Jordan Davis. Let's go off the field. Eagles 114 rushing yards and Niners rushing for 60. Second down, 30. Back to pass. He wants the ball. We'll see if it's a dead ball interception to be, or and there was a flag on the play. And he was a pretty pass was intended for Jake Tungy. Second interception of the day. AJ Brown, I should say. First and 10. And Burns hands off to Barkley. Picks up about 8 or 9 blocks. Second down. And pick up with 8 on the play. Second and 2. Second down, 2 Niners. 303 yards of offense. And going out to his right. That was a late hit. So, taking a look at our replay.
Some contact. I don't love it. I think it's hard on the defender in that situation.
That's a first down for the Eagles. And off the Barkley. He has enough for Barkley just too many times this season, like half this run, someone's going to miss 2 yards of the backfield. Actually, second and 1, correct? Second down and 1. They're going to get into that first push. No, they're not. White Fox set two. And first man of the fourth. Not for a first down for Philadelphia. Jordan Jefferson was called on that penalty for the 49ers. At first and 10. I have to turn over the ball twice. Barkley. All the Niners pulling down and get the stop.
Great time on that blitz. Come out in the middle of the field, maybe just put his hand on this. Yeah.
So it'll be second down. Barkley coming back into the game with Grigsby.
There was too much force on the force of that hand on his hip. So cute.
Second down and 9. Second and 9 shotgun formation. First back to throw. He lobs it, goes into the end zone, and incomplete. Incomplete. Breaking up that play. Ronaldo Green breaking that up. At third and 9. Shotgun formation. Niners holding right through. Will force the Eagles for another field goal attempt. First back to pass. Throws the play. They will not get the first down. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what's going to happen here on fourth down. Fourth down. They got to go for the field goal. Jake Elliott, who has missed 7 times this year. Snapper for the Eagles is Charlie Buchanan. The holding friend is that Jake Elliott. 33-yard field goal. The Eagles the Niners by 2. You're listening to the NFC Wildcard Playoffs on the Satellite Digital Media. Kelly pick it up. Ryan Robinson, Sky Moore. Tony well, these two people grinding it out. There's a catch. The New York Giants back with 10, Purdy under center. Purdy back to pass. He's under pressure, close. The quick to 2 seconds. Catches it in traffic. So, the quick catch will be second down. Purdy 13 out of 24 for sure. 19 yards to a touchdown. So that direction. That's a 5-yard reception. Second and 5. How you check is 3 catches, 42 yards. Second and 5. 224 yards passing to Purdy. A touchdown and 2 picks. Purdy back to pass. Under pressure. He's going to run. And he's going to get to first down. As Boulder run on the quarterback able by Purdy. That will be enough for the 49er first down. That'll be enough for a first down for the 49ers. Niners are hanging tough in this game. There's no quit in spite of the devastating loss for George Kittle. They should miss it. He ends up suffering an Achilles injury. We'll get more of that later on in the press conference. Purdy back to pass. He goes, and catch is made by DeMarcus Robinson. DeMarcus Robinson having a phenomenal day as he goes in for the injured Ricky Pearsall. Captain still the sideline, banged up a little bit. Deontay Robinson, 6 catches for 111 yards and a touchdown reception. First and 10. Purdy back to pass. He's under pressure. He's got to throw it out of bounds. He had to throw that one in. I even go Russell Wilson move the ball or Coach Change the game. That ball. Look at that early still left that game. Seeing on the corner, he slipped it into the finger of Watson. Very Phillies Andrew will get more spectacular back in the game. Second and 10. Let's see what they're going to do right here. Back to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Purdy, back to pass. Swings it into motion. Spectacular. He gets to the 40. He's to the 30. And it's left for 49er first down. Wow. So 11 yards and reception. That's it.
Great job with open space, continuing to blow people's minds in the pass game this year. Pass game metrics are just untouchable.
First down for the team. Hand off to Captain. The Captain speeds and gets some yards in the play. They see with that one game. Look at our monitor, John List. And John Lynch has done a phenomenal job in how they fight. This year we run. We'll get more later on in the post game. Second and 6. Back to throw. Purdy under pressure. They're going to get in the sack. That's going to be third down and one. And there's a penalty marker in the play, a late flag. And it's for the secondary. So if it's against the Eagles, it will be a first automatic first down for San Francisco. And the Niners catch dodge a bullet. Blankenship is guilty on the call. Some of the boomers here at Jake Stakes are not buying it. Purdy now throwing for 251 yards and a touchdown. This team is not quitting. They're just keep on fighting. Of course, the Eagles are the reigning champions of the football world, and they have to be troubled before you can think otherwise. Shotgun formation. Behind him is McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets the handoff. He breaks to the outside, and he will get enough for a 49er first down inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, San Francisco. I mean, like I said again, no matter what happens, you know, the Niners are just getting after it. I mean, this team has just fought through injuries, losing all pro players on both sides of the ball in all opposite directions. This team will not quit. The next man stepping up. First and goal, 7 plays, 57 yards, 4 minutes and 7 seconds. Up the play. Purdy goes complete to Kalushek inside the 3-yard line. It will be second and goal. This is an opportunity for the 49ers to get back ahead. They've been brought to a first and all year long. It's like that old saying, the one door, the player goes down, another steps up. One door closes, another one opens for these players. What are these little names know? Whatever happens from this point forward, the Niners have been playing with house money all year long. Second and goal. In motion goes Jennings. Shotgun formation behind. Hands to no. Hurry, go! In the end zone. Out of the hands. That's in and out of the hands. Now goes down to third and goal. Didn't quite separate on the replay there. Just didn't quite get the separation to be done. Murray now going for 257 yards. Touchdown and 2 interceptions. Third and goal. 2:59 left to play. In motion goes Patrick Ward. He's set. Hurry. Back to goal. Under pressure. Goes in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey once again. His second touchdown in the afternoon. And these happy fans here at Jake Stakes here in Philadelphia are so silent like they're in a B movie. This team is not giving up. This team is being no quit. Now it's important for this extra quick. The narrow. It's so good. Those winds are howling there in Philadelphia. And the Niners are 23-19. What a change. And then now under 2 minutes to play, pull off this upset, winning the Eagles season as the champions of the football world. It kind of brings Purdy's eyes back to Purdy. It's been the Brock Purdy and CMC show this afternoon, as it now goes into the early evening hours in Philadelphia. Looking on our screen, John Lynch is just. The team is just not going to win.
This team's got some guts. There's no
This sheer determination, it's like no matter what happens, if it doesn't happen for them, they can walk out with their heads walking high. This would be something for them to build.
6 catches, 66 yards, and 2 touchdowns today. And the 49ers back in front, below to time, 2:54 to go.
2 minutes and 54 seconds left to play this contest for one of these two teams. The Niners will win, of course. They will travel to take on the Seahawks next weekend. If the Eagles would have come back, they would go to Windy City and take on the Chicago Bears next weekend in the NFC divisional playoffs. Other scores from earlier today: Buffalo with a temporary victory over the Jacksonville Jaguars. In an upset. The Bears with a comfortable line victory last night against the longtime rival, the Green Bay Packers in Louisville Field. And then the Rams stole off the Carolina Panthers. Wild card weekend continues later this evening. A little more than an hour, about a half hour from now, 45 minutes from now, the Patriots is 5 p.m. 12 This is the look. This team in the fourth quarter hosting a single playoff game.
It's pretty good. So, the Eagles have it down by 4.
Myers defense is reaching out, leaving it all out there to one. This defense is playing them tough. Back to pass. He rose. Think of Martin. Martin gets knocked by.
One thing that's interesting is this situation that he was in. It's going to
Like Eric Kendrick.
You get that team
Out of no huddle comes Eric Kendrick. Plays very well. Second down. First back to pass. Complete case Martin. Martin gets stopped. And Dominic Moore is him out of bounds.
Injuries today, but there's been a couple big tackles. And another third down coming up.
Third down right here. It's down to Tuesday morning. Yes, the Eagles did not get the first down to the first down. They will have to punt. And the Niners will be in a position to try to kill the clock, run the clock out, and force the Eagles to have to force their time out. A.J. Brown, the Eagles, 6 targets, 3 catches for 5 yards. Third and 5. Third and 5. Perfect. Listen. Well, the ball hit out of the hands by Brown, incomplete. And you know he's going to get the business by the Eagle faithful. Getting the Bluebirds out in Philadelphia. That was in and out of the hands of the catches. That's not the first down. And the Eagles will have to punt. Oh, my. The Niners hold them. This team, without George Stone Cold Kittle, out 4 down territory, 4th and 5. This could be the ball game. The Eagles are 2 out of 3 on 4th down conversions. 4th down. Play clock expiring. Hurts back to throw. He says he throws. Complete the down. Robert, I should say. That's nothing but first down. Like I said, regardless of what happened, there's no quit. A huge play. It's 1st and 10. We're now down to the 2-minute warning. The last 2 minutes to play these two teams. On the 4th down play, 2 minutes of the play. Niners lead by 4. We'll be right back. So, every game wild card round. They call it classic winner. Dallas, Jacksonville, City today, Buffalo, AFC divisional playoff. Goes back to pass. This time, Royals has been played. The right the Eagles have all three. The Niners have two.
This year, they just can't create it, so they try to blitz. When they blitz, sometimes it gets a little bit worse.
Smith, 7 catches, 56 yards for the Eagles. It'll be second down. Shotgun formation, play clock at 5. First back to pass. He sets it close to Smith. Smith gets to a first down, and he stopped at the 3-yard line. First and 10. Eagles are down in the red zone. Marching them down to a game-winning touchdown. 90 seconds left to play in the contest. First back to pass. He's under pressure. He's going to run it. He's shot down by. And the stop is no gain.
In some ways, you don't mind that because the clock is still running.
And the clock is still running. Second down at 11. He lost the yard of the play. Second down at 11. This has been a great game. Second down. Play clock down to 1 minute left to play in this contest for one of these two teams. Hurts back to pass. Under pressure, he's going to roll the ball out. And roll, and it's incomplete. Now it's down to third down. We'll have our post-game show immediately following the contest.
He can't see quite right, so he wants to get outside the pocket. And as soon as you do that, you put it on. There's no one open. It's hard to make it can be effective. Power passers, Gage Rusher, and keep it right there. I love to see once those games we can see.
It's third down at 11. 28 seconds left to play. This is a heck of a ball game, regardless, no matter what happens. If the Niners don't come out with a W, the fans and fans should be very proud of this team. Back to Chris. Fast. Oh, incomplete. That was nearly for the game breaker right there. And it's now the fourth down. Fourth down right here. The season's on the line. It's a fourth down territory now. In and out of the hands of Buchanan Street. 4th and 11. 43 seconds left to play. Niners trying to hold it. Fourth down. Eagles are 3 of 4 on fourth down conversions. They need to get to about the 11 or the chance for a timeout has been called. Let them figure it out. Let them figure it over. Eagles are down to the they take their first timeout of this half. Both teams have 2 timeouts left.
You got to be able to hold the ball a little bit long enough to get that ball out. Because
They've been some great classic games over the years. Couple behind Blaine to get them back. 14 years ago, 21-3.5 when they came back and scored 21 extra points to win that game over Jim Harbaugh's first year over in New Jersey. That is what two teams went opposite ends respectively. Goal line stand right back in 2020 and weeks on market point. The Niners thought they had the Eagles stopped on Don McNabb. Derek Smith intercepted the pass to Don McNabb in the end zone. And it's up the game-winning touchdown. Jeff Garcia, the Terrell was back to 2000. This could be the ball game. 4th and 11. Shotgun formation.
Niners trying to hold. Back to throw to Hurts. Hurts, trying to, goes to the end zone. Incomplete! Incomplete! And the 49ers held! Look it up! Eric Kendrick picking up the play, and the 49ers will take over on down. The Niners defense, they bend, but they did not break.
The intended receiver sees that he's trying to break it off the linebacker. Maybe if he cuts it out like a smidge quicker. But when you hold that ball, it allows Kendricks to read his eyes, to run underneath it and make the game-sealing deflection. Unbelievable.
I mean, you think of some great playoff middle games on the road. Those comeback win 4 years ago, the Niners are going to kneel down. The Eagles are down to one timeout left.
You play for the 1 seed last week. Then you got to go on the road and take on the defending champs. And Kyle Shanahan said,
I mean, the Eagles are down to one timeout.
Just unbelievable. John Legend's clue.
This team, who could have nailed it in and quit.
So many guys, you just.
I mean, this has just been the microcosm of the season.
Together as a unit.
This team is just. A lot of the Eagle faithful here at the Jake Stakes are headed towards the exit. It is stone silent here at Jake Stakes here. And the Eagle faithful, the Eagles take their final timeout. Who would have ever thought this team could have backed it in, say, oh, well, it's next year. No. That team did not quit. They've been, but they did not break. Always happens with this team. The injuries, losing swings, all perennial consensus, all pro. They lose the number 1 seed. It's just the torture being a 49er fan. And that game is over. The 49ers, who would have ever thought? And ding dong, the old witch is dead. The Eagles' reign as the champions of the football world is over. The final score, your San Francisco 49ers 23 and the Philadelphia Eagles 19. You're listening to the NFC wildcard game between the San Francisco 49ers and Philadelphia Eagles. Come on. Niners Radio 49% in association with the first satellite SDM News Network.
All the injuries.
We welcome you back here at Jake Steaks here in San Francisco. And in case you're just tuning in, too bad. 49ers pull off the upset, dethroning the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles by a score of 23-19. What a thrilling win for the San Francisco 49ers, who persevered. They lose George Kittle with a potential season-ending Achilles injury. He most likely we won't get an official award, if not tonight, but sometime tomorrow during the day. He most likely will miss the rest of the postseason as long as the Niners continue to win. He'll miss not only the rest of this postseason, but he'll miss significant time next year. But it really, the Niners, this defense played with undermanned without all their big name all pros on both sides of the ball. They doing it without Freddie Warner, without Nick Bosa, now without George Kittle. What could happen? What is happening now? And the Niners, just this defense, they did not break. The 49ers will now advance to take on the Seattle Seahawks in the NFC Divisional 12, the winningest team in the NFC with the number one seed. And this is for the rubber match. The rubber match in the series. Both teams have split in their ballparks this year. Now this is the opportunity. The Niners who have been banged up, who've been from last right, who now are just one victory away from advancing back to the NFC Championship. And all my years I've seen as a 49er fan, in my 40 years of being a 49er fan, faithful, and this is, this is, of course, is my fourth year of doing, in my ninth year doing associated with Niners radio since I took over from Brian Bauer and Tina Howard. This is for the old-time classic playoff games. They'll be talking about some of the fun facts. NFL record 12 fourth quarter lead changes this postseason. Bears only team to win at home. The Bears' first postseason road win since 1992 when they beat the Miami Dolphins in the AFC Championship down at Hard Rock Stadium, when it was originally known as Joe Robbins Stadium. So, the number 6 seed go from the city of brotherly love in Philly to the Pacific Northwest to take on their hated rival, the Seattle Seahawks, next weekend for the National Football Conference Divisional Playoff with a berth to play, for a spot to play in the NFC Championship 2 weeks from today. And let me tell you right now about for the Seahawks and the 12th man, we're coming. The 49ers are coming. Whoever out there hurt, next man up. They're going to be coming. Like they say, one bird down, one bird to go. And we'll stay tuned for our post-game show coming up in a few. We're going to wrap it up here. We'd like to thank everybody from the cheesesteak shop, Jake Steaks. The people have taken care of us. And another stat. Yours truly, every time I plan to see a 49er Eagle game, the Niners play the Eagles in Philadelphia, I come down. The Niners have never lost a game when I attended. So that's something we can get to more about later on. We're going to wrap it up here, but stay tuned for the post-game show on Niners Radio 49 NFC Wild Card Edition. I'd like to thank all of you for attending today, listening to this audiocast, and please give us some input how to improve these audiocast, virtual audiocast playoff parties. And there's more work to be done. Get to celebrate for 24 hours, we've got more work to get done. And I'll tell you, the Seahawks and the 12th man, they're going to get a chance to punch their ticket to the NFC Championship game. The Niners are one more win away from getting there. So we're going to wrap it up from here for now. The post game will come up in a little bit. Thank you for watching. The 49ers will play on the Seattle Seahawks. We don't know when the time, what time, day and time. I'm assuming it might be Saturday night. Next Saturday night. You can see the video of John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan getting emotional in the Niner locker room. We've had some great Niner Eagle games over the years. This game's going to add to that chapter. You think of the comeback against the Eagles back in 2011, and you think about some other classic games. Joe Montana throwing fourth quarter touchdowns against Buddy Ryan's London defense, or the comeback in 2001 at Candlestick Park, or in so many games. So the 49ers, and the pictures on the video thing tells the story. The Niners are not only alive, but they are well, and they will play the Seattle Seahawks next weekend. It will be for the rubber match of the series next weekend. The time to kick off is to be determined. Tune in to Niners Radio 49 for more. We'll get you more as we can. And I don't think nobody don't want to play the 49ers right now. I don't care if they put the JV team out there. Hey, the Niners are playing some best baseball football. They've won 7 of their last 8, and they're going to go on to the NFC Divisional Playoff. I'd like to thank all of you for tuning in, and thanks for being here. And Professor B signing off. Thank you for post-game show. And so long here at Jake Steaks here in San Francisco. Professor B, Niners, they are the Eagles' reigns as Super Bowl champions are no longer your San Francisco 49ers 23 and the Philadelphia Eagles 19. You've been listening to the NFC Wildcard Playoffs on Niners Radio 49. This special presentation of the 49ers Playoff Audiocast is exclusive as a presentation of Niners Radio 49 in association with the Satellite Digital News Network. Every team is a pick. We fan the voice. The network for the champions. Let's be signing off. And so long. Enjoy a very pleasant good night, everybody. We'll talk to you during the post-game show. 49ers football, faithful to the band. Go Nuts!